Hey everyone. So for this video, I'm going to talk about what Project Stray is. Project Stray is a blueprint first-person shooter based in the Unreal 4 engine that I am currently the only dev on. I am solo designing this project. It's single player, although it's possible down the road to have multiplayer, as I'm kind of keeping that functionality in mind. And, you know, being Unreal is pretty decent at doing multiplayer first-person shooters. It's not out of the question, but it currently, as of now, it is a single-player project. The graphics are sort of a retro-style voxel thing. Now, the gameplay of Project Stray is essentially Doom and Quake blended with Dark Souls. In other words, you have, you know, you have the objects like this that are basically your bonfires, your locations where you go to it, all the monsters in the level respawn, and you choose different areas, different bonfires, and different locations that you can revisit. So basically, you also have like a home hub area. That's what this level is actually a home hub area. You know, called basically just calling it a safe room. Where now keep in mind that this is like all of this gray and everything like that is incomplete. I'm currently in the process right now of doing the first art pass. So this is the first time I'm getting art in and such like that. But this is a home hub area where you can go, and it's very much loot based. So imagine if you take Doom and Quake and you do like a loot based system where you get different types of guns. Like I have an auto shotgun here, and my auto shotgun is like a green, so that its item level is 1 up. It has better stats than another shotgun, an auto shotgun, a white auto shotgun. So this is like a really good auto shotgun, and basically you can just go kind of like shooting enemies, and you see the numbers appear and stuff like that. I'll show the actual combat in a second, but you have like this crafting system, which I might actually be thinking about simplifying this a little bit so that it's even more like Dark Souls. It's more based on credits. So instead of souls, you get credits, which is basically I guess it would be kind of like a cryptocurrency of some sort, where you earn credits for doing different things in the game. When you die, you drop your credits. But at the moment, the game is actually much more of a little bit more of a more robust crafting system. So if I take my assault rifle is only level 4, and I want to upgrade it, well, I need to get one more gun part. So I have to take apart one of these other weapons. I guess I could do I'll do the auto rocket launcher, since it's only... Alright, so from that, now I have enough gun parts, and I just upgraded my assault rifle. I spent the credits and everything like that, so that it now is a level 5 assault rifle, and it does roughly about 10% more damage than it would have before. Now, just like with Doom and Quake, each one of the weapon slots is basically a holster for different categories. So you have rifles, your heavy weapons, which can be anything from minigun to a howitzer to rocket launcher. You have grenades, which you have grenade launchers. And you have like advanced, which is where your BFGs, your plasma rifles, your lightning guns, and all of that jazz go in this slot. So basically, I'll show a little bit of the combat, and that'll pretty much sum up exactly what it is that I'm doing here. So, Soldier's Overlook is a home point that you unlock further into an area called the Dark Base, which is the first level in the game, and I'm currently working on right now. Well, I mean, obviously everything right now is in kind of a state. These black screens are actually just going to be like images, screenshots images of those locations, but since there's no art at the moment, I haven't bothered to do that. So I select Soldier's Overlook, and I travel to this area, and then it takes me to this room here, which is, I can go out here to this spot here. Oh, these are missing. I'm firing grenades at point blank range. So just like it with Doom and Quake, if you look down on the bottom of the screen, one of the things I'm working on right now is I'm going to have the weapon models at the bottom of the screen. But right now you have an icon on the bottom, and the icon shows, like, if I swing my melee weapon, you can see my combat knife, I'm attacking this wall, and if I left click mouse 1, it'll fire my assault rifle, and this is me firing my auto shotgun. Alright, and I have this weapon called a tri-fire pistol, which you can craft from blueprints. There are blueprints like hidden around the levels, and there'll be a pretty neat variety of like completely unique items. Those wall pieces are missing at the moment. That's a bug. So anyway, the idea is that instead of find key open door gameplay, like you find in Doom and Quake, you have to find these like cube objects, basically. And what you do is you walk up to these things, and you start a battle, and that'll give you access. I probably already have access to this area because I've played through here already. But you see how it's the same number at the top? That's that's either going to be a symbol or a color or something along those lines. Probably both. That associates it to this thing right here. So you see how it says channeling? You walk up to these objects, right? And when you channel them, you start a battle, and the music, you know, like changes, and like I'm using my my minigun right now. And you notice the orange bar over the minigun. The minigun has to spin up. So like now I switch to my assault rifle, and there's enemies kind of like plucking at me. I'm a little bit high level for this now because like I've been fighting in the next area, which is a bit of a harder, which is a little bit harder of a section. So the loot is better, and also I've leveled up a little bit. So like the first time you reach a new fight, you will tend to run into harder combat. So like, now I'm switched to my auto shotgun. The BST is a Hellbeast, and he's kind of what my equivalent will be of a Baron of Hell or a Hell Knight or something like that, except he likes to get up up close. He moves a lot faster. He went down a lot easier. So whenever you beat one of these things, not only does it now provide you with basically that access to whatever object is associated with this, but you also get credits and unique loot, which is like high quality loot. So I got a Berserker gem, which is really good if you want to infuse armor, like in the crafting system, if you want to infuse regular armor and turn it into a Berserker set. And a damaged laser cannon, so that I can, if I want to, I can go into my materials, take this damaged laser cannon and repair it, and now I'll have a regular laser cannon. But I already have a laser cannon, so there's really no point in that. And Sprinter's gloves are gloves, like right now I have marksman gloves, and those increase my weapon accuracy, but Sprinter's gloves increase my movement speed. So I'll like have to make a decision whether or not I want to do that. But my marksman, oh man, they're both the same level. So it's really just a choice. What do I want to do? Do I want to move faster? So if I equip this, you see my accuracy. Whoa, shit. There's a grenade launcher guy. Oh, I know what happened. He saw me through the hole in the wall. He slowly walked all the way across the level to begin attacking me. Alright, so like, if you look at my accuracy and my walk speed, so I equipped the Sprinter's gloves, boom. My accuracy went down, but now my walk speed is a little bit higher, and you'll notice in the lower left side of the screen, I'm now moving slightly faster as a result of equipping the Sprinter's gloves. So it's Doom and Quake combined with Dark Souls. Now, if I die, that's the other thing. If I die, like I jump off the edge, you'll notice that I drop all my stuff. This would basically be like my souls, and you have to click it to get it back again, and then you get all of your shit back again. So like if I died twice, that stuff would disappear forever, and I lose all of it. Right? But you also notice the enemies are all back again. Every time. So if I go into this area over here, where there's a whole bunch of just zombies. And then if I go back to the home point, which is basically a bonfire, and exit menu, walk back, they're all back again. You can kill them all over again. You're probably thinking, well, isn't that a way to like, get a whole bunch of experience points? Kind of, except there's a quick fall off if it's enemies that are below your level. So you'll end up getting the minimum amount of experience points. And at any point in time, I can walk up to a home point and I can go back to Sanctuary, travel to it. And now that I'm in Sanctuary, I'm safe. It saves the game every time you use a home point. I can go through all of my useless items that I don't want to keep. Get rid of the marksman gloves. And that's pretty much the loop of the game. So just imagine something like Doom or Quake, classic Doom or Quake, where there's like tons and tons of enemies and you can carry like 7 different guns and everything like that, combined with Dark Souls. And that's the gist of the game. And that's pretty much what I have functional right now. And what I'm currently working on is how I'm going to make the game look, which is going to be probably very much in the direction, its current direction is very much in the direction of voxels. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. So yeah, that's about it. So done.